All right, Shalom, first and foremost. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah HaKodash. And double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere Shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Now, I want to play this video here, from TikTok. Now it says President Trump is sending the National Guard to Chicago. Right, and he's sending it to 19 or 18 other states as well, man. Nevada being one, which he's really hitting the major cities in which Jake is at. Because Jake doesn't understand that ultimately, he has a bone to pick with you, man. He started with the Northern Kingdom, rounding them up, deporting them out of this state, locking them up in alligator Alcatraz, throwing them in the seas with chains on them. And in deserted places, right, to lessen their numbers. And we told you that the Southern Kingdom, y'all next, man. So I want to play this video because it's funny how Jake talks, in this matter concerning the evils to come, and the hell that's about to be brought unto him, man. So let it play. Here it goes. And that's the reason, why he's sending them there, man. Because niggas are out of control. And it's funny hearing Jake talk about young niggas with switches. Yeah, you have switches. What is a nigga going to do against a robot? What is a nigga going to do against a drone? You niggas can't aim anyways. Article after article, you hear what? Oh, little girl gets shot or four gets shot, little girl found dead. Right? Niggas can't hit their own target, man. So a nigga's gonna hold that trigger because he has a switch on his gun. That clip is gonna go out, in a matter of seconds, and he is gonna pluck you niggas down, man. Jake, your blessing is not the sword. You're talking about operatives who have trained who's trained for this type of combat. Once the go-ahead is finalized to shoot, have no mercy, to spare none, then guess what, Jake? You don't have a chance. Watch that movie, The First Purge, man. What happened? Jake got suited up, had all their guns, pulled up in the black SUV, and 2 drones took all them niggas out except one. Right? So let's get into the precepts. Because ultimately, Yahweh Shemel Shah has Esau doing this, to bring forth judgment unto Jake, man. This 1 Peter 4:17, and it reads, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Bashimah Shai. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? And the 2/3, they're not obeying the gospel. So ultimately, Yahweh Bashimah Shai, yes, he's going to allow you niggas to fight against Esau. But he's also going to allow you niggas to be killed by him. It's that simple. Jake may take down a couple. But at the end, it's going to come to a point where he is not going to have a man-on-man firefight with you anymore. He's going to allow his robots to do the hard work. His drones to do the heavy lifting, man. All Jake got is guns. Niggas don't got no grenades. Niggas don't got no tanks. Niggas don't got no MRAPs. No other type of military or operable vehicles does Jake have. Jake got a beat down Toyota Camry, or a stinking Lincoln, right? He got bulletproof cars, so forth and so on, man. He got sniper. He could just put a sniper on a building and pluck you niggas off, man. Jake is full of it. And then he says, oh, well, hey, don't think that we're going to go down without a fight. He wants you to fight. He wants you to fight. Problem, reaction, solution. He loves plucking you off, man. How do we know? Well, when we go here into the book of Isaiah, the 10th chapter, and I'm going to start here at 5. It says, O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I'm reading in the NLT. It says, what sorrow awaits Assyria, the rod of my anger? I use it as a club, right? And the Assyrian is Esau, right? It says he is likened unto Esau, I should say, right? What sorrow awaits Assyria, the rod of mine anger? I use it as a club to express my anger, right? As the scriptures speak about the what? The righteous indignation of Yahweh Bashim Shah, which is what? The righteous anger, right? It says, I am sending Assyria against a godless nation, against the people with whom I am angry. Assyria will plunder them, trampling them like dirt beneath its feet. So here it is. Jake think they're going to get the W fighting against E. You're sadly mistaken, man. The only Israelites to receive the W at the end of all this are the elect, man. The elect and the 1/3. Jake, you don't have a chance. Ultimately, if you're not under that hedge of Yahweh Bashim Shah, hey, you're going to be judged by some type of scourge, whether it be Esau and his sword, whether it be famine, whether it be pestilence, whether it be the second death, so forth and so on, man. Right? We always bring out the precept in Genesis where Esau says, yea, for the time. Matter of fact, I'm going to just grab it. Book of Genesis, here it is. It's Genesis 27 and 41. And it reads, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning my father, or mourning for my father, are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So there it is. That perpetual hatred has not gone away. Your blessing is not the sword. The scripture said, by thy sword, right? Genesis 27 to 40. Just pull the verse up so I can. A verse above it. Right? It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? So with the sword has Esau lived. He's gotten gain, he's gotten riches, he's gotten land, he's gotten slaves. All by what? All by the power of him enforcing that sword. So Yahweh Shema Shah is still going to allow him to use that instrument to what? To bring forth more judgment. It's that simple. As King David said, man. It's Psalms 44. Matter of fact, I'm going to start up at 5. At 4. It says, thou art my king, O Yahweh. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee. It's like, I got to read it in NLT, man. It says, only by your power can we push back our enemies. Right? And that's why when we go into the book of Ezekiel, the 25th chapter, and it speaks about by the hands of my people Israel, right? The Lord is going to allow the elect, to get forth that spiritual power, and handle business, when the time is needed, right? And ultimately, even when the elect are saved, caught up in the chariots with Yahweh Shai, and they have the power and they're put back upon the earth, to purge the rebels and whoever else who's not bowing down, right? That power is going to be shown in there as well, right? And so it's only by your power can we push back our enemies. Only in your name can we trample our foes. So it means what? Every time we've gotten further and further away from Yahweh Bashim Shai, our power has declined. We have no might in our hand. That's part of the curses. Right? You have no might in your hand. Niggas won't get together. Here it is. Jake all of a sudden is going to rally up and fight against the police. But these niggas have been killing each other every day. Every day, niggas are killing each other, man. Or robbing each other. Or committing adultery against one another. Every single day. Now all of a sudden you niggas are going to rally up, and fight against E. Hey, and that's why it's beautiful how Yahweh Bashim Shah has us, distant and separate from these niggas, man. Because He's going to allow his men to just sit back and watch the chaos. Right? The scriptures speak about how the Lord is going to have that last laugh. Right? You know how he's going to, I believe it says something along the lines of, here it is, I believe it's in the book of Proverbs. Yeah, Proverbs 1:26 says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Right? It says that when your fear cometh as a desolation. Right? So here it is. The Lord is going to allow his men, his prophets, because the same niggas who are going to fight up against they seen the prophets on the highways and hedges. They seen the elders and the brothers in Chicago preaching. You know, and you've had hundreds of thousands of niggas to scoff and mock, whether it was outwardly or inwardly. So guess what? The judgment is due. It's a proper judgment, man. Because Jake ain't gonna get right. Niggas will shoot up another's funeral. They'll shoot up a funeral, man. Jake is just completely degenerate. That's why the scripture says what it says, man. I have planted thee a noble vine. How is it that thou hast become a degenerate plant unto me? Right? Jake is completely gone. So, we're going to watch, the destruction of our people. As the scripture speaks about 10,000 or 1,000 on the left hand and 10,000 on thy right. Jake is included within that death toll that the Lord is bringing. When we go into the book of Ezekiel 9:4, and it speaks about what the reapers bringing forth the judgment, right? Matter of fact, let's grab that. It's like I got to finish this really quick. There's Psalms 44:3. It says, 5. Only by your power can we push back our enemies. Only in your name can we trample our foes. I do not trust in my bow. I do not count on my sword to save me. Modern day sword is what? The gun, right? It says, I do not count on my sword to save me. You are the one who gives us victory over our enemies. You disgrace those who hate us. O Yahweh, we give glory to you all day long and constantly praise your name. So we have no, I believe the saying goes, we have no dog in this fight, man. Our job is to continue to be faithful unto Yahweh Shema Shai, to believe, to push, and Lord willing, we endure into the end. That's our position. That's our take, man. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, right? When the scriptures speak about the armor that we put on, it's not a physical armor. It's all spiritual, man. So those, as the scriptures say, those that reap the flesh, or corruption, shall reap of the same, man. Paraphrasing, this is Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the heads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And those are the elect men right there. As the scripture says, the bones which cannot be broken. The 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee unto the image of Baal, right? The special grape of the Lord's cluster. It says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. It's like another besiegement is coming, man. Esau is going to close off all types of avenues to you niggas, man. Right? He's going to cut off your grocery stores, and he may shut your utilities off, right? And he's going to go into those hoods, and he's going to pluck you niggas off, man. And if you buzz back, he has no problem dropping bombs. He's done it before. Black Wall Street was bombed. That was American soil, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So he don't have no problem bombing the projects. He'll bomb it and then rebuild and create it and create a fucking hotel there, man. Just to get rid of you niggas, man. Fighting against this devil is the physically fighting against this devil is the wrong move, man. Yahweh Shema Shai never told his men to fight. Rather, he said the opposite. Right? This is coming from the book of Matthew. Oops. So like at Luke is John. No. Yep, John 18 and 36. And it reads, Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. So we understand what? Hey, another thing, we understand if because the scriptures speak about how he's going to come in like a flood. And in that day, we're not going to physically fight up against him in arms. No. However the Lord allows it to play out, if he, gives brothers spiritual power in that moment, if he teleports brothers away in that moment, whatever the case may be. Hey, but we're not about to fight unto the death with this man. That's how you get, ultimately, that's how you get a quick judgment. That's not how a spiritual man moves. Hey, when they came to get Yahushua, did he resist? No. Hey, he took it. He accepted it. They seen the power. They seen the power. Hey, for those that know. But he did not resist. Apostle Peter chopped the ear off, but Yahushua healed him and told him to get back. He called him Satan. But this is not our fight. Let these niggas be niggas, man. Jake saying it like it's a threat to Esau, like he's scared. He done fought Ishmael all in deserts, man. He done fought Moab and Ammon, in the Philippines. He done fought all these different nations. You think he's scared of some niggas in the hood? Hey, Jake is full of it, man. But the scriptures also tell you that Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. So Jake is going to fight. They ain't gonna win the fight, but they're gonna fight nonetheless. But it's going to be to their detriment. It's gonna be a lot of dead bodies laying next to switches, man. So I just wanted to bring forth this lesson to the body. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah HaKodash. And double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yahweh and bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.